Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Country92, and so today I've sold my Samsung Galaxy S21 FE for a Motorola E15, which apparently the E16 meant to have had the box, but yeah, I got an E15, so who cares? So yeah, just been to there. Obviously I went to Cash Generator and they only offered like 55, 60 quid anyway, but for cash I could have got a bit more in there, but because they said it was damaged. It was knackered apparently. So yeah, obviously I got an E15. Kind of wanted the E16, but with the bezel on the top of the screen, the camera bezel is a bit crap. But the E15 actually is better. But the E15 has got the headphone port at the top, which it should be at the bottom on the E16. But it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. Vegan fake leather, which I don't mind now actually. So yeah, I've obviously got a new phone, got a sticker on it. I'm not sure if you can flip the camera on, but it doesn't matter. Yes. So obviously I've been to there, and the pawn shop basically said, oh, it's damaged, it's knackered, it's burning up, the battery's going to explode on it. But then again, if a phone shop bought the phone anyway, any shop anyway, surely they shouldn't buy it as damaged. So I could have got offered 70 quid. I was hoping to try and get 70 quid, but 60 quid is the offer. But this came out in 2025, I think. Hopefully it wasn't 24, but even if it is, it's a lot newer. It's probably 12 months old, not even a year old. But trouble is, there's one downside. Like two things: editing, probably software's not too great. I bet. I don't know, but I'm not bothered. I can download the software, but it has SD card. But it's only 64 gig, which isn't too bad. I can live with that, to be fair. But the bloke says at least you've got a new phone now and upgraded technically. I've never heard a bad thing about Motorola. Obviously Motorola back in the day, like V70 flip phone or V3 Razr, but it's got a headphone jack. So if my headphones die, the fake Galaxy pods, and at least I can use this. Plus this has got 5,200 milliamps or 5,400 milliamp hours. So yeah, obviously going into some shops like that, like Cash Generator, there's shit. They don't care if you've got disability issues. I got an accountant, but they just seem to be so cocky. I went to a next door phone shop. He said, yeah, I would buy it, but it's a little bit old now, but I'm not fussed about the battery if it had like a battery issue. But it's not a battery issue, like the battery case was coming off apparently. I'm like, mate, when you're autistic and you've got ADHD and you can't really tell things like that, I don't notice stuff like that. If there's a car or bike, I do, yeah. But yeah, they were just so rude. Like they got an E30, which I would have, E15, E13, I probably would have bought it, but for 30 quid. But I thought, fuck them, no. That is an old phone, but well, it's a little bit new, about 2 years. But I would have bought it, but you know what? They're not even my customer anymore, guys. The first video of this phone, I'm ranting. But it might be lower quality, but to be fair, as long as it does 1080p and 4K, I don't really mind. I can put my Apple headphones in it, my AirPods, the original OG one, so yeah, big shout out to the old school headphone style. Obviously cheaper phones have headphone ports, but most expensive phones don't. Some do though. But if I don't like it, then I'll just keep it as a spare backup. But yeah, we've had that Samsung Galaxy S21 FE 5G, 128GB for 5 years since it first came out, and they're not bothered in cash converters. If you sell it, do what you want. See, with that Cash Generator, they do. They are a little bit judgmental to say, oh, why you sell it? Oh, how much do you think you can get? I'm like, no. You can offer me it. I've got a right offer in my head. If it wouldn't. But yeah. And obviously, I can have a laugh at them in the shop. I said, oh, a bit of a silly thing for me to. I didn't really want to have to come and buy a new telly. What do you mean? Bad thing. Bad idea. Me getting it. What do you mean? And I said, oh, cat's damaged it. So I had to have an upgrade. And this is the first upgrade as a daily driver phone. Is it going to hold up well? I don't know. I think it will do. Because the battery. Can I scroll down and see the time? Yes, we can. But the buttons are on the wrong side, so I don't know if I can change them. I don't know if I can fully live with that. But it's still cheaper than getting a new phone. Brand spanking, you know what I mean? But I might get a A16, but only 4G supported. I don't think this is 5G, but who really cares? As long as it plays music and does the basics, I really am not that bothered. But some more bits it's come better on this, some is not good on the other. But for some reason I haven't saved my flipping. I haven't saved my phone numbers in the SIM card. It hasn't done it. So luckily I've wrote them down, wrote my passwords down and that lot. But I can log into my banking app on the computer anyway. But yeah, at least I can get an SD card. I can get 256 gig or 128 gig. I can make it what memory I want. Like, I think phones should always keep that way. They should put an SD card and maybe even have headphones. I'm not a huge fan of not having headphone port. I like to have a headphone port, to be fair. You just can't beat it. Like, yeah. It's just timid, just be mental people in town. But I never should have. Silly old me. Should have just gone to Cashiers in the first place. But you never know. You always want to shop around. Did get off at 70 quid a book. To be fair, it's 60. Technically, that's what I just bought it off them. They'll probably sell it for 120, 150. But yeah, they have one in there already. But if you look on their website, cashconverters.co.uk, you can obviously see if they've got one or not. Obviously, yeah, I don't know what it looks like, but you probably just see that they'll sell it for a little bit more. But on the hands of it, looking at the screen now, it's not bad quality. So guys, it's been your boy Country 92. Please like, subscribe, comment and share.